ठीक है.
You're recording?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the outside of the clinic. On the wall, we have got instructions saying how many people can be accommodated in the waiting area and what the patients have to read. And it says, please do not enter the clinic, call your doctor, or go to nearest hospital. And now we are entering the clinic.
I don't know.
And record this entire door with all the instructions to the patients in multiple languages. We have got Chinese, we have got English. We have not. That is more important. My face is not important. My hearing is not important. It'll come on as a recording. So you see this door, and make sure you take all the posters that are on the door. Okay, in that. Then the patient proceeds. Then the patient proceeds on and comes to this desk, which is got plexiglass and has got instructions for the patients. Okay, and we have said in this area we need to have maximum 10 people only, and that is monitored by the staff. Then if you look at the chairs, they are covered by to maintain 6 feet distance between sitting patients. Only family members who are who can sit together, but others have to maintain at least 6 feet of distance between them. It says that on the chairs. It's okay, you can do whatever you're doing. Then the patients are called on and they go through here. But then we have this room. Take the picture of the donning and doffing of personal protection equipment kits. This is where the staff changes in dons on and doffs off the personal protection equipment. When you come in this room has got a mirror. Record that.
Light कर रहा?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This has got.
Okay, it's okay.
This has got
Okay.
a mirror. Okay, and it has got all the personal protection equipment here, which has been marked with the expiry dates on them. Okay, the gowns, the gloves, the tissue paper, the Lysol spray, the hand sanitizer, the alcohol, the sleeves, and the face shields and the masks. So everything is here. And then this is the table on which we have also Caviside and hand sanitizer. And these are the bins that have been assigned to each employee to put in their disinfectant PPE equipment. And these bins have to be disinfected every time they take off the equipment from it and they put the equipment in to be reused the next day, like the face shield or anything. And these are more bins for the employees, for the workers, okay, and the healthcare professionals. And this is the bin where the biomedical waste goes, and that's where they put in the used masks or gloves after doffing off the personal protection equipment. Go ahead. As you come at the back, you see here we have hand sanitizing stations all along the corridor marked as hand sanitizing station. Then we have pictograms of how to sanitize your hands. When you go in the washroom, you have bactericidal soap and water to wash your hands and touchless taps. So as you go through the corridor, and then we have a room for disinfection, for reprocessing the equipment if we have to. These are the change rooms, and we make sure that patients are 6 feet apart. Means change rooms are not used in sequence, they're used alternatively. So you have 3 change rooms here, 1, 2, 3, and we have 3 change rooms here, 4 change rooms. So we have a total of 7, and they are used in a alternative fashion to put the patients in. Then we have hand sanitizer here. And in the corridor, we have got signs that say that you practice social distancing and always wear a mask for the patients. And as we come back, alright, we have got hand sanitizer here on the wall. And we have got signs on the wall telling patients that they should be social distancing, wearing masks, and always how to cover their face when they cough. In each exam room, we have got hand sanitizer, we have got cavicide, we have got gloves, and the staff uses it as it is needed. On the lunchroom, we have a sign saying that this place can accommodate only maximum 4 people at a time. Okay? Not more than 4 people. Now you can close it.
Yeah, I already.
Now this is documents like we have given refresher courses, trained the people in how to use PPE, and we do it on a regular basis. Thank you.
Setting. Master?
Yes, condition all right. So
या लाइट का है इसकी लाइट
ये लाइट नहीं है, बस ये
नहीं?
यस, क्योंकि ये रात की इमरजेंसी लाइट है सब। तो मेरा ये सब प्लान है।
ठीक है तैयार है
बाहर नहीं करना।
मैं ऑफ नाउ में करता हूँ, कोई डर नहीं। एक सब एक एक लाता शॉट नहीं है ना, तुम ना करके जो पड़े नहीं जाएगा थलो मैं कह रहा था नहीं उतने थले ना एक को स्टिल शॉट ले सकता हाँ बस अच्छे तक हाँ ये लिया ऐसा ले लाइक स्टिल शॉट ठीक है हाँ बस फिर उतो शुरू कर स्टिल शॉट खाली बस ठीक है 5 सेकंड बढ़ाए चल आगे आ जा थले आया मैंने खाली स्टिल कर लेना उनमें नहीं ऐसे रख पूरा नहीं ये ले लिया हाँ ठीक है फिर नेक्स्ट से ले ला ताकि मैं पढ़ सका क्या मैं कहता साथ है क्या ऐसे ले बैठे ठीक है हाँ सारे कर लेंगे मतलब मास्क वाला ही ग्लेयर आ रही है साइकिल कोई करके देख कोई एंगल
एक वाइड लाने वाइड लो अभी कम आएगा
आहो दो कठे पढ़ सकता बस ठीक है
और कुछ रह गया
चल
अभी लो लबा
कटे जा रहे
ऐसा करना है तो लो
ठीक है आ गया ठीक है
हाँ
एक विदाउट ऑफ कितने सारे डालेंगे एक को लाइन वाले उतने थले सबको जो भी लाने ਨਹੀਂ, ਥੱਲੇ ਆ ਜਾ। ਹਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਸੀ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਆ ਜਾ ਇੱਧਰ ਆ ਜਾ। ਹੁਣ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਆਫ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ, ਜੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਰਹੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੋਂ
ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ।
ਇੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ? ਅੱਛਾ ਚੱਲ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਜਾ।
ਇਹ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਲਾ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਨਾ ਤੂੰ।
ਹੈ
ਹਾਂ
ਕਿੱਥੇ?
ਤੂੰ ਲਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ?
ਇਹ ਹੈ। ਇਹ
ठीक है, आ जा थले आ जा। पीछे आ जा। हाँ ठीक है, इतने रोक ले। ठीक है, चलो मैं इधर। जूम आउट कर ताकि पूरा 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 पोर्शन नजर आए। हाँ
ये पढ़ा नहीं जाएगा।
और नहीं, एक बार पढ़ लिया ना, तो पढ़ के लिया सी ना, ये जूम बंद करके जूम आउट कर ले। थले ठीक है, चलो थोड़ा दूर होई। हाँ इत्थे। इधर ना जाइए, इधर ना जाइए।
ऐसा रखो।
नहीं नहीं, थोड़ा दूर कर जरा। इत्थे दो इकट्ठे ले ले भाव इत्थे। हाँ ठीक है, हम अगले ले ले दो इकट्ठे ले ले ताकि तेरा फ्रेम पर रहे। ये दो इकट्ठे ले ले ताकि फ्रेम सारा भरया रहेगा, है ना? Patient 2 रह दो French और English। आजा थले आ जा। इधर आ जा।
आगे लगता है।
हाँ
ठीक है।
ठीक है,
ये लेता है रिपीट है।
थोड़ा दूर कर ले पूरा होए। सारे ने एक करके सारे लड़ रहा है।
No, but it has to say it is at the Toronto West Plain.
हैं?
It has to say it is at the Toronto West
वो
Plain.
दुकान में शाम ले लिया थी। तेरे भाई बात करते रहे। यार ऐसे कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं।
Okay.
करते रहिए, ठीक है, तो कोई काम नहीं दसो।
No, let's come.
करते रहिए, चलो
करना?
करते रहिए ना, चल करते रहे, चल ठीक। हाँ हाँ
Continue.
वीडियो ही है।
So actually we can pause it if we need to see it.
करना पड़ेगा जी
Yes.
Where is it?
ताकि पढ़े जाए
No, actually,
देखो ना इंज करो
आपके अंदर है।
ये देखो ना इंज ही पढ़े पढ़ सकोगे
मेरा एड्रेस रहेगा लास्ट 2 months का अंदर।
ठीक है हाँ
No, no.
हाँ, ठीक है इंज कर हाँ
क्योंकि इंज करके पढ़ा जाएगा
ठीक है इंज करना है हाँ हाँ, इंज आज तक मेरे
ए
ख्याल
बेटर तब मैं इंज कर रहा थी देखो है
ठीक है
Let me bring the previous month.
No, call her. Where is it from? This month.
हेलो हिंदी च लिखिया अपने हाथों को धोए हिंदी विच इटालियन च टुट्टी ली परसोनी ची एंट्रो ओ
वो भी ला चढ़ी
This is the day when Dr. Chaudhary was here.
हो गया या कब तक
Dr. Chaudhary, Dr. B,
चल आ
Dr.
जाए
Martin, Dr. C.
इंज ही कर
October is here. I will forward and I will. This is October. This is sorry, August, July. That's it. Same way, as soon as October finish, it will go in the file.
What is
ये
your?
थली चल
Yeah,
गया
yeah, I will forward.
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਲੀਨਿਕ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀਅਰਿੰਗ ਏਡ ਦੇ ਆਏ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹੋਈ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ
Rab bedana.
ਹੈ
Rab bedana. Sugar kariya karo.
ਇਹ ਗੁੰਮ ਗਿਆ
Hello, आपने जो टेम्परेचर ਲਈ है, जो अक्टूबर की सीट क्या मुकी है this first month?
ਇੰਨਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਮਾਨ ਨਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਿਆ
You have to know. I'm a walking storage.
Body temperature, Mali. Yeah, thank you.
$46?
ਵਾਸ਼ਰੂਮ ਆ ਗਏ
Yeah.
What is 36.2? This is the signage we have in the waiting room of Toronto West Clinic. Don't stay too much time, just
शुरू करना हो
हाँ नहीं तो सही ले जाओ, but take a like you know, don't stay too long on a poster.
ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਯੂਜ਼ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਸਰਟ ਪਾ ਲੈਣਗੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਐਡਿਟ ਕਰਨਗੇ
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
ਅਸੀਂ ਸਟਾਕ ਰੱਖ ਲਿੱਤਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਗੇ
This is all are in Fahrenheit, 90 plus. Where you saw 36?
Oh, this is Fahrenheit.
Hmm.
How much is it? 97.1, 96.3?
Yeah, around 96.
Okay.
Yes? Uh-huh. That is okay, no problem. Yeah, you have already written exit temperature, nothing to worry.
Did you put a memo to the cleaner saying that if you develop any COVID symptoms
Yeah.
or any symptoms, you have to contact us?
Yes, I'm going to type it today. I was doing work at home and your phone came, so I just, and by Monday it will be in the file.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. You are coming tomorrow?
Yeah, with you.
Okay, you give me a call, I'll be here.
Okay.
No problem. Sir, can I ask you one thing? What is the reason for postponing the patient for Wednesday visit?
There is no reason.
So you don't want to do that? patient on that day? Yes.
Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, you told me not to change the patient for next week.
From here.
Mm-hmm.
Not on me. Where I'm pointing, okay? Where I'm pointing, that's where you do. So this is the entrance of the clinic, where we have all the signage, that is required to inform the patients. This is also the inside entrance of the clinic, the corridor, the first one, where we have all the signage, for the patients, and there's a hand sanitizer which is hands-free. Then the patient comes in and comes to the front desk, point there, and this is where the processing happens. Patient's temperature is taken, screening is done, all the signage is there, and patients are encouraged to read the signage outside, inside, all the time during making an appointment as well. And the pens that are used are also disinfected, and the desk is also disinfected after each patient, so that the pens, when it's given to the next patient, they have been cleaned by Cavicide or Lysol spray. And for Cavicide, it's 5 minutes that they have to wait until they are used by another person, and for Lysol, we have also made it 5 minutes, though it is less required, but we have made it 5 minutes for everything so that there is consistency. So this is the waiting room where you have all the signage that to inform the patients, and only 3 patients can be there in this area, and there's a signage to that as well. For example, we say here maximum capacity of patient in this room 3. And then after the patient is processed, this door is always closed at all times. When this door is closed, it is only opened by the authorized personnel beyond this point. It says on the door. And then patients are processed in, and we have got signage in the corridor for the patients, information, and then do you take the patients from here or from the back?
From back,
Okay.
no patient enters from here.
Okay. And this is also a patient waiting area, which says maximum capacity of 2 patients in this room at 6 feet distance. And there's other signage in the corridor as well.
6 फुट तक
And
होना
then we have more signage for the patient as they go through it. And as the patients are going through it, the nuclear medicine person explains to them, screens them, and then as they are walking towards here, they are taken through this door, which also has signage, and then they come in here. And these are the change rooms, and only 1 patient is changed at a time. 1 patient is changed at a time to make sure that there is 6 foot distance between patients all the time. And in the exam rooms, we also have signage to tell them, in both of them, what to do. And they're encouraged to read these signs as they go and change for the test. This is the hot room area, and it says here maximum capacity patient in this room is 4. Then we have all the signage for the patients as well, and they're encouraged to read it. And in this room, when they wait in the hot room, we have got 4 chairs 6 feet apart, more than 6 feet apart. And here the patients, they wait. And again we say, number the patients, patient number 4, patient number 3, patient number 2, and patient number 1. And then these are the boxes given to them, but they are told to remain 6 feet distance apart when they have to collect their belongings. Number 1, number 2. These are disinfected after each patient. They have put in the stuff and they have taken it out. They're disinfected before and after. This is mandatory. And this is the washroom, and you can see all the signage in this room for the patients. that is required. And this is the washroom with hands-free tap, and then there is signage for the patients to look at how to wash their hands, how to use the hand rub, okay? And then there's this dispenser for this hand sanitizer. And there's a hand sanitizer at the beginning of the room as well, as you can see it. And then the patients are prepared here in this area with an injection. And as you can see, there is signage on the wall for the patients to read. And they're encouraged to read it, understand it. If they have any questions, we can answer it for them. And then this is the area where they are prepared. And then this is the area where the personnel are. And there's signage for the patients and for the personnel who work in this area, that they have to clean the stress machine every time after every patient with Heaviside, Lysol spray. Once Lysol spray is done, one has to wait 5 minutes to wipe it off and make it ready for the next patient. And these are the instructions. And this is the workplace for the nuclear medicine personnel. And it says here, disinfected area, because the Heaviside swipe it anytime somebody uses this area, before and after. Then this is the area where they are scanned. Then we have signage on the wall for the patients as well. And they're instructed to read the signage and make sure they follow the instructions. As you can see, we've got a hand sanitizer here also in this room with the nuclear medicine license and hand sanitizing and all that. This is the hot lab with all the required signage, as you can see it. You know, then we have 2 hand sanitizers here, along with all the materials, which is Radcon and alcohol, which the personnel have to follow. Then we go through this. This is the other part of the clinic where we have the laundry room. Where is the eye wash? And there's another hand sanitizer outside the washroom.
On the tap we have the eye wash.
And then that is a dual. This is a dual eye wash. Okay. And there's signage in the washroom.
यहाँ पे कुछ उतना ही काम नहीं है आई वॉश किसको लगेगा ओनली मी सपोज रेडी एक्टिविटी स्प्लैश हो इसमें का आने लगने बराबर नहीं लगे स्प्लैश ही तो मेरे हाथ पे है पेशेंट क्या क्योंकि मैं यहाँ से प्रेशर दे रहा हूँ तो पीछे आएगी
Rajesh,
यस सर
all the hand sanitizers have to be clean.
यस
This also.
No, that we have cleaned, but that is a rusted stuff. And this is because of the tape you are seeing. The thing.
easy.
Otherwise, this, yesterday Anjana has cleaned everything. यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा होल कर देने का, ठीक है, एक नायलॉन का दूरी है, जरा बांध देने का, जल्दी टूटेगा नहीं। और फिर एक साइड को खोल देंगे।
Not bad at all.
इसमें साइकिल को कुछ नहीं रहता ना, यू आर प्लेइंग विद द कवर, और कवर $10 की चीज है, कुछ खराब नहीं होता इसमें।
This is another room, and this is where sometimes personnel sit, and everything is with Caviside, with hand sanitizer on the wall, and instructions and everything. And this is the lunch area, and it says here only 2 persons at a time in this area. And of course they have to maintain the, and this is the staff washroom with all the signage and everything. This is the area where they have coffee, and there's a hand sanitizer in the room, and with appropriate signage on the wall. And it says here, this is the room for putting on the equipment. Let me turn on the light. And this is the donning and doffing PPE area where they put it on. These are the bins of the workers, healthcare workers. So that's the sink, hand sanitizer, and then this is where they don and doff the PPE equipment. And this is, everything is labeled with expired dates on every item. And this is where we keep the PPE equipment in this clinic in Toronto West Cardiac. And there's signage on the room how to don and doff the equipment. Then there's a biohazard waste that is collected by me every day, and then there's a bin to dispose of other stuff. And this is the mirror when they don and doff the equipment, and that's the signage in the don doff room where it is done. This is the disinfected area, which is used as a quarantine room. If a patient is screened positive, they're kept away from everybody here until we handle it according to the code yellow program protocol of the clinic. And from here, we come to the, again, the waiting room area that was there first. But this corridor is not used for the patients for nuclear, it is the corridor that we went first. And here you can see the signage on the wall, what is required for the workers to look at, study. And we have taken this, right? We have taken this signage. That's it. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it.
ਉਹ ਵੱਲ ਲੈ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਈ ਅਸੀਂ
To do.
ਇਹ ਕਰ
ਇਹ
ਲੈਣੇ
ਸਾਰੀਆਂ
ਇਹ ਕਰ ਲੈਣੇ
Okay. Then this is the plexiglass barrier put in so that everything is looked after properly. So take the picture of the signage.
उस पे स्लो तेज ना लगे नहीं तो पढ़ सकिए मतलब दोबारा में ना पाऊँ
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਫ ਕਰੋ ਇਹ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਹੈਵੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ
Wait.
6 feet, yeah. बिल्कुल ठीक है
And this is the plexiglass.
ऑटो फोकस हो गया सीगा
ठीक है
ये लाइट काटे तेरे
बताओ
हाँ बता ये देख हाँ
Memo to the cleaner, memo to the building. The ones that I gave you, sonographers, radiographers, what you do,
ये ले सीगा ना
ਇੱਥੇ ਹੈਗਾ
Okay, I have already checked it.
अंदर अंदर सेम डुप्लीकेट है मेरा
ਸਾਰੇ ਸੇਮ ਨੇ
हैं
अपनी
फिर
तो-
दूर तक शॉट ले दूर तक लेफ्ट से जाके दूर तक एक लड़ा शॉट
नहीं ਇੱਥੋਂ ਹਾਂ
लॉन्ग शॉट लेना अच्छा इको स्टिल शॉट लिंक घुमाई ना किधर बस इको जगह रहने ठीक है
ऐसा
बस और क्या दल्ला ठीक है
ठीक है
ठीक है पता लगे सारी चेयर हाँ ठीक है उधर में वो ला शॉट कंटिन्यू शॉट ठीक है
ठीक है
ठीक है
This is the IPAC manual. Make a copy of this letter regarding the nuclear head.
रखता है पता लगे फाइल है अच्छा बस ठीक है वाला की लिखा पे कौन ला ठीक है और भी पेजेस ने कोई
This
ਇੱਥੇ ਰੱਖ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਲੈ
don't edit anything yet.
ਹਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਐਜ਼ ਇਜ਼
Thank you.
ਠੀਕ